Hello, this is NinjaBob and welcome to episode 38 of Hollow Mountain. We're starting today's video at night, which is always a bit risky because the beasties are out and about, but I thought we'd come out here for a couple of different reasons really. Because first of all, I love the way the mountain looks at night time with the light glowing out of our glass roof. Also the people pillar things always look quite nice as well, the way they're lit up. But also I wanted to make sure that we got back to our chicken cooker in time for you to see how it works. I did manage to finish off the redstone. Last episode was a little bit wasn't the smoothest bit of building you've ever seen in your life. Redstone, I'm not bad with redstone, but it turns out I really am no good at trying to talk about redstone and do redstone at the same time. As soon as I finished the video, it took about 10-15 minutes, we got it finished, and then really the most time was taken just trying to tidy the place up because we did make a bit of a mess. But yeah, it's all done now, it's all working perfectly. We are going to quickly come over here to the people pile of whatever we call it. I do want to add ourselves a ninja star, and I must admit I can't quite remember where I've put the sign. Ah, there he is, up the top there, the Fox Vox. That's his name, and really I'm just give him a shout out because he follows me just about everywhere, on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube, and he comments all the time, and it's absolutely great. It's great having fans interact all the time. I love getting your comments and your feedback and stuff, and apparently he's working on some sort of special NinjaBob compilation video as well, so I'm excited to see that. But yeah, I'm going to give him a shout out all the same, either way, with or without the video, because I appreciate all the support. I do not appreciate all these beasties trying to kill me, so let's get indoors, shall we? I think I left the door open. Right, let's go. Anfield Angel is in the game with us somewhere. Just make sure that door did shut. It did. Good. Right, let's see if we can find Anfield Angel. Look, we got some nice gold boots there. They're nice looking things, aren't they? I guess I'll just throw them in there for the time being. Anfield Angel is around here somewhere, not entirely sure where. What I do know is that we were too late. We were too slow getting into the house. The cooker has already gone off. This basically works on a daylight sensor. So once a day, as the day breaks, first thing in the morning, a daylight sensor down here detects the sun and sets off this circuit. So let me show you how this has all come together. There's our daylight sensor just there. And actually, I meant to show you this from the outside. We've got a bit of orange stained glass up the top there. The signal comes through that daylight sensor. It switches off this circuit, which switches it switches this bit of the circuit off briefly, and then it resets itself. But what it does, it sends a bit of power around here, and that bit of power around here sets off this hopper clock for just long enough. There's only about, I think there's 5 blocks in here. Oh, actually there's 6. There should be 5. There's 5 blocks in here, and that sends a signal this way, which gets inverted, switching off this piston up here, and it switches it off just long enough for some lava to drop down. Those of you that were paying close attention will have noticed that I actually put the lava in the wrong place, or the block in the wrong place yesterday in the last video. But I've got that fixed now. The lava is now 1 block further up, and basically these chicks here, if the lava was to come out now, in fact I can make the lava come out briefly. It doesn't even need to be briefly, actually. We might as well just do it. If I just go like that, that will break that circuit temporarily, and you'll see the lava comes down. But you see how the chicks are completely safe, even with the lava flowing, and it's because they're not tall enough. They're not tall enough. But as soon as that power goes back, the roof gets shut, and that happens automatically once a day. And I've deliberately done it, so it only happens once a day. It doesn't really need to happen any more than that, because it takes the best part of a day for a chick to grow into a chicken. Where is Anfield Angel? She's supposed to be in the game helping me today, because obviously the redstone part is over. You'll be glad to know that that's all over and done with. It works. I've tested it. We've actually got ourselves a bit of food down here already. Look, 26 cooked chickens, and we get some eggs as well, because every now and then you'll get an adult will grow in here, and we'll have a whole day of standing around before the cooker activates again, and in that time they sometimes lay some eggs. So we do actually get a few eggs in here, as well as cooked chicken and feathers. Last time I saw Anfield Angel, she was down in the tree farm, so I think I'm going to head there first and see if we can find her down there. I thought she'd sort of finished with that, though, to be honest. She'd been chopping down trees for pretty much the whole episode last time, actually, other than trying to help me out with the redstone. But there's no sign of her, no sign of her game attack. Oh, there's a bunny rabbit down here. Hello. Don't see many of those around, actually. Don't get many bunny rabbits around at all. Wow, that was kind of took me by surprise. But no, definitely no sign of Anfield Angel. Okay, well, let's head upstairs. Maybe she's in the mountain somewhere. And, yeah, maybe she's, I don't know, maybe I must have missed her somewhere. Maybe she was outside, I'm not sure. Let's go and have a look. Actually, our storage room is through there. Sometimes she'll just be in the storage room tidying up and stuff. But no, can't see her. Can't see any sign of her gamer tag at all. She over here hanging out with the villagers. Have you seen Enfield Angel, anyone? Anyone? Anybody seen her? Or maybe she's gone to visit her dogs, actually. Maybe she's gone to visit the dogs. Let's go and have a look over there. Let's have something to eat, because I'm getting worn out here. Right, let's go and have a look in this house here. This is where Enfield Angel's dogs live. No sign of Enfield Angel unless she's gone upstairs. Let's have a look. I feel like I'm being trolled here, to be honest. I do feel like I'm being trolled because Enfield Angel was supposed to be basically out here waiting for me to finish waffling on in my intro the way that I do, and then we were just going to get on with building. But I can't see her, and I can't see where she's hiding. She wasn't down here, was she? Is she down here, maybe? No, it doesn't look like it. Maybe she's up behind the scenes in my other redstone bit here, behind this door. No, okay. Okay, let's head back down this way. And, no, I'm most definitely getting trolled here, aren't I? There's literally no sign of her. But there you go. I mean, there's that's our redstone room anyway. It does work. It looks complicated, but it's nowhere near as complicated as those blocks shouldn't be there. Hold on, let's just get rid of these. I had all this. Oh God! Right, okay. Hello, Enfield Angel. Thanks for joining us. Can't believe you trolled me like that. I can't believe how many times I must have run past you like 3 times. Then you've got an arrow right through your head. What about me? Oh, I've got one in my heel. Okay, well, I'd rather have my arrow than yours because yours is going right through the back of your neck. There, it looks really quite painful. But yeah, I must have run past you about 3 times there. I want to get the walls tidied up in here. We've got all of this sort of set up now so that, you know, we can get to the backstage here. We can get behind this is our staircase door where we came in through the entrance to the mountain. So we've got all this tidied up. But yeah, I suppose it could look nice. We could get some walls up and stuff. But first of all, we are going to concentrate on building our restaurant. Because the plan was, in the last episode, the plan was to get the redstone stuff done. And then we were going to build ourselves a restaurant. And yeah, we didn't get anywhere near doing that. Because, yeah, the redstone took so long. And I'm so bad at it, let's be honest. That, yeah, it took forever. So let's grab our building materials here. We are going to use, and I've got to be careful when I do this because I want to use a mixture of green and orange with a little bit of light wood in there as well, some sea lanterns and stuff. But I've got to be careful because obviously most of the world here, most of the buildings we've done here have got a sort of medieval look about them. And I don't want to abandon that. I do want to keep that medieval look going on. So yeah, I don't want to completely go off, you know, off subject there. But at the same time, I want this to look like a sort of modern, fancy restaurant, a bit like a Nando's, but this is Nindo's, obviously, as NinjaBob's. So yeah, this is obviously going to be a bit different to the other buildings, but to be fair, all of the buildings are slightly different to each other. I guess they've all got that sort of slightly oldie world theme to them, but none of them are the same. I've not used the same style or the same materials for any of them. So what I think we'll do, Enfield Angel, if you could just help me clear out the floor first and foremost, because we're going to replace the floor with, I think we're going to use the acacia blocks on the floor. Are you just watching the, you know what, I watched Chicken? I watched Chicken? I can't speak! I watched Chicken Never Cooks. You just have to wait. It won't happen until the morning. It won't happen until the morning. So the more work we get done, the quicker it will happen. So yeah, or are you trying to rescue them? Don't you go breaking them out of there. That's their job, I'm afraid. That is their fate. I know it's sad, but they are there to provide us with food. So yeah, don't you worry. It's fine. It's fine. So let's just dig this thing out. We're not going to stick exactly to this outline that I marked out before. We're probably going to sort of improvise slightly. But roughly these dimensions. The dimensions are roughly right. I think what I'm probably going to do is go a little bit closer to the path down this edge here like this. And then out that way. Because apart from anything else, I want to cover this up. I don't want you to be able to see any of this redstone. Actually, I could probably get away with building a wall here, so we can leave a gap of 2 actually. I've probably gone slightly over the top there. Let's put some dirt back, and we'll have a little bit of grass in between. Obviously we've had to get rid of all of the wheat farm that we had growing there, but that's okay, that's not too bad. I think, yeah, what we'll do is roughly there, yeah, that's not too bad, that's not too close to the house, and then a little curve here. And then around, yeah, that works. So this bit is basically going to be like the kitchens. This is going to be the behind the scenes bit, and then we're going to have a little small restaurant out the front of it. So first of all, I'm going to fill in the floor with acacia, and I guess we'll just go acacia planks rather than logs. The logs are going to be used for the outside, and I'm going to try and use the logs to sort of maintain the sort of the old world theme that we've got going on in the rest of the mountain. I'm going to use logs like we use logs there on the edge of that house, and we've done the same. No, not on that one or that one, but that one in the distance there, we've done the same sort of thing. So yeah, that's the idea. But I'm going to use different logs because obviously over there we've used over there we've used spruce. I think on my house we used dark oak, if I remember rightly. On this one we're going to use acacia. So we're going to stick with that orange look, and then we're going to use a little bit of green around the floor, around the walls, I should say, just so that we get that nice contrast. And it's a bit leery, it's a bit bright, but I think it's going to look nice. I do think it's going to look nice. What we'll do is we'll just build up these pillars here for now. I'm not sure if that's high enough or maybe not high enough. I'm not sure. Does need to be quite a tall building. This thing is quite a beast. It's pretty tall. I think, yeah, that one probably needs to be one taller. Oh, can I reach? Oh, did I get it? Did I get it? I think I got it. Yeah, look at that. Nailed it. Nailed it. Right, so what we'll do is we'll come over here and we'll stack up on this one here. And then I think what we're going to do is I'm going to have a bit of a strange entrance on this one. I think I'm going to have the entrance sort of to the side, a bit of an angle maybe. And then come up like this. One more. Actually, that's a bit small, isn't it? That's a bit small. That means it's only one block. Not sure about that then. Might have to reconsider that in a second. Okay, right. Well, let's just build this up. That'll be the last of the pillars for the minute. What do you think, Anfield Angel? Do you reckon an entrance at the side there? Do you reckon that'll work, or do you think it looks a bit weird? I mean, it's all going to look a little bit weird, if I'm honest, because it's weird colours and weird blocks. But I don't want it to look silly. I do want it to look nice at the end of the day. Let's get rid of those like that. And then I think we'll have pillars coming across like this. I do want this to be quite tall. I want it to be like a sort of a modern restaurant, but made out of old blocks. So we're not going to be using any cobblestone on this. We're going to be using the dark prismarine instead. And we're only going to use, I think, probably only use one layer of it. So we're not going to go crazy. Anfield Angel, could I throw you these logs and have you just finish off a bit like what I've done there across the tops of the beams? And in the meantime, I'm going to get the dark prismarine out, and we're going to put a layer along the bottom here like this. So that's where we get our contrast between the orange and the green. Originally, I was going to go sort of all orange walls and stuff, but I do think that would be a little bit... I think that's a bit too much. It would be a bit too strong, I think. But I do think what we could possibly get away with is a little bit more green towards the top like that. Oops, okay, didn't mean that one. Let's get rid of you. So if we go like this here and here, and this is going to be sort of the main part of the restaurant around here, I think. So that's let's go outside and have a look at this and see how that's shaping up. Yeah, see, that doesn't look... It's different, but it doesn't look completely wild. It's only really when you get inside and you see the difference between the orange and the green, and then obviously our red bit here, that it starts to look a little bit bonkers. But from the outside, that actually looks quite subtle. I like that. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with the way that's turned out. Now we're going to have green here as well. And like I say, I do want to come down the sides here as well. I need to cover this up because I don't want it to be seen. We can go up to about here, I guess. Or if you've got any more logs, Anfield Angel, that you need a... Oh, sorry. Just punched you off of there. Yeah, exactly what you're doing there. Exactly what you're doing. That's perfect. I'm not sure what we'll fill that wall in with, though, because we're going to have to fill this wall in. Because I don't want to be able to see all this red brick and redstone stuff. So, yeah, we definitely need to fill that in with something. But I guess we'll worry about that afterwards. Okay, night time's coming, so we need to keep an eye on that. And in the morning, hopefully we will see the cooker do its thing. The redstone will kick off down there underground, and our chicken cooker will do its thing. And there we go, we've got a couple of adult chickens. So that's perfect. They'll be ready, and we should get ourselves at least 2 more bits of cooked chicken ready to go. So, right, now then, the windows, I think I'm going to go... we've been using sort of stained glass lately rather than plain glass. We've been using the stained glass because it's slightly nicer, I think, to look through. The only thing I'm not sure of is whether to go with blocks or whether to go with glass panes. I guess panes would be cheaper, but I don't think it'll look quite as nice, if I'm honest. I don't think it'll look quite as nice. Let's go with this for now. We can always change it afterwards if we decide we don't like it. The other thing we need to think about is lighting, because it's quite dark in there. It's a little bit gloomy, and especially once we've got a roof on it, it's going to look even worse. So... and then this back wall as well. I've got to work out what I'm going to do around this back wall, because obviously the back wall is where the oven is and where the chickens are. But I need some sort of counter, a sort of shop counter, to go behind it. And I think that's what I'm going to use the birch for. I've got some birch around here somewhere. I was going to use birch slabs as our shop counter, as our kitchen counter. So let's grab those. Oh, they're not there. Oh, they're already in my pockets. Look. Right, let's grab the slabs. They are just here. There we go. And then we'll come around here. And I think what we'll do, now this bit's sort of behind the scenes, so I don't want customers going down there, but I do have something in mind for over here, and you might find this a bit funny, but we'll do that in just a second. We're going to have our counter around here like this, I think, and then somewhere around here we obviously need a way of getting in and out. In fact, maybe the way in and out should be there. Let's get rid of this block here. We'll stick that in there, and then let's see if I've got a trapdoor. Hopefully, I've got a trapdoor. I think there was one in this chest somewhere. There we go. Right, so we'll stick that in there. I guess we'll have it. Let's have it here, shall we? There we go, perfect. Right, so that's our shop counter, and that's where the Nindo's staff will work. They'll work behind this counter here, and then yeah, what I need to do is I need to fill this wall in. Now, what I'm going to do is start using a bit more of the other materials. So let's use some dark prismarine, and I think a bit of the acacia as well. It's a bit bold, but I think it will look okay if we sort of go up and over. What I want to do is I want to sort of frame this oven. Now I have to be a little bit careful here because behind that block is our lava, so I do want to get rid of that one, but I need to be careful that I don't completely flood this place with lava. That would be a little bit of a disaster, but I think we may be able to leave it there actually. There we go, look, that's perfect. It's left me just a nice little door there, which is exactly what I wanted, and then what I want here is to continue this up. I guess I need to do it like that. I need to fill it in with the dark prismarine, I think, and then this here oh dear, I haven't even told Anfield Angel this yet, so this is going to be a surprise for her too. We're going to have a customer toilet. Yeah! You can't be serving food and drinks to people without giving them somewhere to, you know, make room. So we're going to have ourselves a customer toilet here. So we're going to fill this wall in with the dark prismarine. I think that looks okay. I think I do want to get rid of that block there. That is bothering me. It's just a bit risky, you know, because there's lava back there. Anfield Angel, you should definitely stay well out of the way while I do this, because if this goes wrong, if anybody's going to get affected by this, it's going to be you. It's going to be... No, that is the last plate. Look, here we go. The lava magnet is working once again. Look, underneath this block right here is the lava. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just... stay well away. Stay well away. I'm tempted to put you in there with the chickens just to keep you safe. That is literally the last place in the world you should stand. Most absolutely 100% the last place you should stand. What I'm actually... Look, there you go. There's the answer. Now, just stay back just for a second. In fact, actually, come back up. Come back up. We'll do a team effort here. No, have you gone? Have you run away? Can you stack back up? What we'll do is I'll get you to take the block away and then I will fill it in. So go on, you get your pickaxe out. Not this block away here. No, not that one. The one in front of it. There we go, and then I'll block it up like that, and then what we'll do is we'll just quickly cover that back up again before the magnet does its thing again. And Anfield Angel goes running towards the lava, and oh dear, she's fallen down the toilet. Right, okay, let's dig this lot away because it's a bit awful looking. Get rid of that one, there we go. And I don't think that looks bad. It might be a little bit plain back there. What do you think, Anfield Angel? Do you reckon maybe we should have a bit of the acacia planks in there as well, or do you think that's okay? I'm also not sure about this wall. I'm actually thinking this wall should possibly go back a bit. I don't like the fact that it's not symmetrical. But then this whole shop isn't symmetrical. We come in from the side, so I guess maybe I should just get over it. Because, like I say, it's not exactly a symmetrical build in the first place, is it? So maybe, do we want that there or do we want glass? I think we want glass there, you know. I think we want glass. Let's put glass there and there like that. Yeah, I think that looks nice. I think that's like a pretty sort of... It's a good compromise between a modern build and a sort of old world build. Oh, okay, I thought the lava was doing its thing then. Right, are you going to move it? Are you going to move this wall? Are you moving the wall? Yes, you are. You know what? I agree. Normally it's Anfield Angel's the one who gets sort of fussy about these things, and I'm the one that goes, no, it's fine. But on this occasion, I think she's right. I think it does need to be it needs to be straightened out. Now we need some lighting in here. Now I haven't really thought that through properly, have I? Okay, we'll get to that in a second. I'll tell you, I don't know if you've got anything silk touch, but what I'm going to do, because we're a bit short of this glass, I'm going to silk touch this glass away, and then you can do the stone bits, and then, yeah, then we can get it quickly rebuilt. So let's just take this last one. There we go. Right, that's good. And then, in fact, I'll throw you the glass. You know what to do with it. It's just on the floor there in front of you. Perfect. Right. what we'll do is we'll just I'm just going to get on with the bathroom actually. Where's that? Where did that chest go? Ah, I need that chest. It's got my materials in it. Right. So we're going to have some black and white. We need a bit of quartz. Have I got that quartz there? That's perfect. Yep. We need some doors as well. Oh, and I was going to use some bookshelves for sort of decorative purposes. Or maybe that's what we do up on the wall there. Maybe we could put some bookshelves just for decoration, you know. And I just need to keep an eye because I don't want to miss the moment where the chickens do their cooking thing. What is wrong with me today? I can't say the words chicken or cooking without getting them mixed up. I've gone to chuckings and kickings and all sorts. I can't get my words out. What's wrong with me? Right, we're gonna have a nice standard checkered black and white floor here because I think that's a pretty standard thing to do on a bathroom floor. It seems like the done thing. It's not going to be the biggest bathroom in the world, in fairness. It's going to be pretty small. I can hear things ticking behind me. I keep thinking that it's the chicken, the lava doing its thing, but it's not. It's just the dispenser going off and firing out more eggs. But hopefully maybe we'll get a chick in there before it all goes off, because that would be good, because then you could see how it doesn't cook the babies. It only cooks the adults at the moment. No, we've only got adults in there at the moment, so no, you won't be able to see that for the time being. Now, I need to decide what we're going to put on the walls here. What do we put on the walls here? Should we go with a prismarine again? I could do with... Actually, I'll tell you what, Anfield Angel, if you finished with that wall... Oh, you haven't. You're up in the air. Okay. Let me do that and that. Could you do me a favour? Oh, there it goes. Oh, we missed it. Oh well, but you saw they cooked, and you saw that the loot did not burn. The loot has dropped into the chest, and we've actually got even more eggs, even more feathers. So yeah, that worked perfectly. We missed the moment, but there you go. Look, the sun's just coming up. The daylight sensor did its thing, and yeah, set off that piston. That's perfect. It works absolutely perfectly. Right, so what we're going to do here. There's a couple of materials I could do with Anfield Angel, if you wouldn't mind running to get them for me. Some standard prismarine bricks. Not prismarine blocks, prismarine bricks. So that's the light coloured ones. If you could get me like a stack of those, I would say. And then I think we could do with a cauldron. We need a cauldron and a bucket of water. I don't know if you've got a cauldron ready made, but if you haven't, if you could make that would be perfect. I think what we'll do is we'll have we'll use the prismarine in the ceiling, I think, dark prismarine, I should say. But I want the walls to be a bit brighter. In a bathroom, it feels like it should be a bit brighter in here, don't you think? And then we need to think about what the actual roof of this building is going to look like, you know. I'm not decided. I was thinking slabs, though. I've brought some slabs with me. That seemed like the most likely thing to go for. Now, I've got some sea lanterns, and obviously we have no shortage of sea lanterns, so I definitely want to use those in here. In fact, maybe we could use a few of these in the walls. This would look quite nice, maybe. But I think the light coloured prismarine bricks will look just fine in here. Will look nice and clean in here, like a bathroom should do. And then somewhere here, I think we want to go back slightly further, don't we? This is a bit too small, I think, because somewhere around here is where I want to put our toilet. I know, it's weird, but like I say, you can't serve food to people and then not give them somewhere to go to the toilet afterwards. So yeah, it's very important. Having said that, we haven't got a toilet in our steakhouse, so you know, I'm breaking the rules over there. But at least we got one toilet in the entire mountain. We are trying to take care of our customers. Right, so if we while we're waiting for Anfield Angel to come back with those blocks, we shall build ourselves a toilet. And I've got an idea for how this will look. I don't think I've invented this design. It's a pretty standard toilet design, I think, if there is such a thing in Minecraft. If we've just dropped that there like that, and then we come back here and we get rid of that one. Oh, I went a bit heavy-handed there, but never mind. And then we put that there like so, and then we put a block up on top of it there. There we go, perfect. And then we're going to get ourselves... this is a iron pressure plate. And then we put that on top there because that's the lid. Want to have the lid down, obviously. Oh, there was somewhere. Hopefully it's still out here. There was a tripwire hook. Let's see if it's still there. It is, and a tripwire hook works perfectly as a flush. If we go around to the side here, and there we go. Do you want to use the toilet? Do you need a bit of privacy? I'll leave you to it. There's no walls in here yet, though. You might want to wait until we've got some walls. Now, somewhere we need a cauldron and some water. Maybe we need to go back slightly further in this direction as well, then. What do you think? Maybe we go back... let's take this back a little bit further like this, and then we'll extend the floor slightly, and then we need to fill in the roof. So let me grab our blocks again. There we go. We go like this and put this in here and here and here. And then I need the floor filled in. So that's wool. So it's black and white wool. There we go. There's the black. And there's the white. There we go. Perfect. If you could maybe put the cauldron... okay. Wonderful, thank you very much. We'll put the cauldron just say there. We'll put some water in it, and then when we've got the wall up behind it, we will we'll put a tap on it. We'll use a lever as a tap, so that will look good. Now then, I need those prismarine bricks if you don't mind. If you've got those, if you want to, oh, you're putting the water in the sink. Good stuff. Yeah, if you've got those prismarine bricks, that would be ideal. Thank you very much. I see them. There we go. Right, hopefully a stack is enough. This bathroom's slightly bigger than it was when we started building, but that's okay. I think we're going to be okay. So the good thing is with this is what it does. The main reason we're doing this is it's a way of covering up our redstone. That's the main idea, really. Do you know, we could try and sort of do some sort of mirror here, couldn't we? If we've got a bit of that glass left, maybe what we could do, if we dug that away like that, we could put one of these sea lanterns in here, and then if we was to stick a glass block in front of that, one of those grey. Have you got any of those left, or have you only got just enough to fill the window? Is there any spares? If you could go and plop it into that hole there we go. We've got ourselves a nice little mirror. Actually, you know what? Normal glass might work better than that. The frame around the edge of it might make it, but I think that works pretty well. We need to get rid of we need to get rid of that chest full of eggs. That's a bit weird to have in a bathroom. But apart from that, we just need to get this last wall filled in, and then I think it's this room is pretty much done. So that's pretty cool. Let's need to get rid of this bit. Now please tell me this doesn't go to the outside. Oh, it does as well. Oh man, right, we need to have a think about that because yeah, that's no good. I don't want you to be able to see the toilet wall from the outside. We might have to fill that in a little bit on the outside. Okay, that will do for the time being. Let's get that bit taken away as well. That's no good. That's where we extended back, isn't it? I forgot that. Right, let's get that bit filled in as well. 1, 2, and 3. And that is our bathroom done. Very happy with that. That's very good. The only thing it does need now, obviously, is a door. And obviously we're going to go for acacia doors, although that doesn't give you a lot of privacy, does it? You can see straight through it. Right, so this bit's our behind the scenes bit. So this just needs a door on it as well, so that, you know, the staff can come back and check on the chickens. They can come round here like this, and eventually they'll be able to get up on the roof like that, and they'll be able to look in and check on the breeding chickens up the top here. And also we can come down and check on the redstone, and it's also a way of getting through to the redstone for the staircase outside. So there you go. I think the main part is done. What would be nice, I think, is some of those bookshelves to go up, and I've just had an afterthought here, but I think what would be quite nice, Anfield Angel, we've got plenty of materials. Could you make me some item frames? Let's say 1, 2. Let's go with 4 item frames. I think 4 item frames would be just about perfect. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of some of these here and here and here. And then we're going to get rid of this one here, here, and here. And this is just for decoration, obviously. But I do think this will look nice, just having some bookshelves up there. And then we'll put some more bookshelves up here. And then just beneath them, we're going to put some menus up. Although the menu is chicken, 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 or chicken. So, you know, there's not a huge amount of variety coming out of this place. I suppose you could have eggs. You could have eggs, but you'd have to have them raw. We've got no way of cooking eggs, so, you know, not the nicest meal in the world, but it's there. I guess it's there on offer if you want it. We could make cakes. But I feel like maybe we should have somewhere different for cakes. Somewhere else we'll do something for cakes, I think. That's another job for another day. I think we'll use the prismarine bricks down here as our little threshold leading in. And then if we go like this, we can use... I'm going to see if I can make this work. Let me think. If I go... No, that's the wrong way around. I need to go like this and like this. There we go. It does look a bit weird with the glass above it because it looks... Or does it? Actually, I quite like that. Now that I've done it. No, that looks quite nice. I like it. We just need to decide what we're going to fill in on that wall. That's the only problem now. That side... I really don't know what to do there. Anfield Angel, have you got any ideas? Should we maybe try the acacia? Maybe? I'm not sure. What do you think? Have you got anything on you want to try? Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you the original plan for this all came from me combining that green and orange. Let's just try it. It is pretty bright. I know it's pretty bright, but I do like it. I do think it's a nice little. Ooh. Oh, okay. Anfield Angel's nipped in there at the last second. I've fallen in the fountain. Okay, that looks quite nice. I quite like that. It's even more leery than I had it. Oh, and that's a good idea. That isn't actually what I was thinking, but that's a really good idea. You go and grab a couple of bits of chicken out of the box there. In that case, have you got 2 more signs? Not that like I said, we don't need to have a huge menu range here because there are only 2 things to eat in this place. Where did those signs go? There they are. Right, not signs. I mean item frames. There we go. 1 and 2 and close the bathroom door, honestly. Let's grab a couple of bits of chicken, 1, 2, and oh, I've thrown the rest of the chickens away. That's not what I meant to do. Let's put one there, perfect, and another one there. Job done. Let's go and grab our chicken. Don't want it to go to waste, otherwise it will despawn. And there you go. I think this is starting to look good. Now, we've not got a lot of room in here for tables and chairs, but I think we could probably do a couple in the window, maybe. I've not got anything with me to do that. I don't know what you'd go with, though. Maybe birch, do you think? What do you think, Anfield Angel? Do you reckon we need tables and chairs in here, or do we make this a sort of a fast food takeaway kind of place? What do you think? Oh, dark. Oh, I don't know about that. Not sure. I think there might be one too many colours. I do think if we're going to do anything, we should do it in birch. I think birch is really the last colour we should include, because it's quite neutral, it's quite plain. There was a couple of stair blocks in here. There we go. Right, there's a couple of stair blocks in here. Let's give that a go and see how it looks. I'll come around this side here. And let's try... Maybe what we'll do is we'll try... maybe we'll do it sort of more like... let's just try this... Oops! Double chair for some reason. Let's go like that and like that. The only thing is I've not really got anything suitable for tabletops. I guess we need pressure plates and fences. Really, is what that would be the ideal thing. But no, actually that works okay. There's just enough room for us to have just 2 tables and chairs. If we could get some fences and pressure plates, that'd look quite nice. I think that's just about right. It's just the right balance. What do you think, Anfield Angel? Does that work for you? Does that work for you? What are you doing in the toilet? What's wrong with you? Oh, you're missing a block. Okay, you need a bit of wall. I've got the wall with me. Hold on, let me put that in there for you. Oh, have you managed to cover that up on the outside? Then have you managed to do that? I'm not sure if you've. That's the one thing I need to fix that, because. Yeah, that's no good. That's no good. I don't like that. I'm not quite sure what we do about that. We'll worry about that afterwards. The last thing I want to have a quick look at now. I'm not sure about that wall now, Anfield Angel. Now I've come back and had another look at it. It really is a bit leery. It really is a bit bright. But apart from that, that's the only bit I'm not sure about. The rest of it I'm really pleased with. I really like our double doors on the corner there. I think that's really come together well. I think it looks really nice. The last thing we need to look at, though, is the roof. The roof we have to work out how we're going to do this. And again, we need to try and sort of keep it in keeping with the rest of the village, so it doesn't stick out too much, look too different. And I'm thinking slabs is the answer. I do think slabs could be the answer, because it's sort of modern, but it's still stone. So let's grab ourselves some blocks just to pile up with. In fact, I probably don't need to. If I go through the back door here, I could probably make my way upstairs. To here, there you go. We don't need that block there, but we're going up that high anyway, so we might as well. There's a bunch of cooked fish up here. Have you lost your food? Oh no, it's feathers, I think. How weird. I wonder where that's come from. Okay, right, never mind. I think what we want to do is probably something along these lines. If we come sort of off the side here like this. I've immediately doubled up. That's not what I meant to do. Let's go like that and get rid of you. If we come off the side here like this, I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure this is the right thing, but we're making these things up as we go along, as we always do. But I think this will just top it off nicely. It will just be a nice way of like I say, keeping it sort of consistent with the rest of the mountain, so it doesn't look too wild and too different, but yeah, still got that nice sort of little modern twist with the colours, and yeah, it's making that Guardian farm all worthwhile now as well, because we've got all these nice materials to play with now that we didn't have before. This wouldn't have been possible a few weeks ago, so yeah, I'm glad we did that when and did that with the Guardians. So let's right, let's get rid of this. And I guess really, once we've done with this one, we do need to start thinking about what the rest of this mountain is going to have inside it. We've obviously got a steakhouse now. We've got a Nindo's. So we've got some cool stuff here already. We've got our carpenter's house and Anfield Angel's dog kennel over there, the most over-the-top dog kennels in the world, I think. But yes, so all of the buildings do have a purpose, really. None of them are really just for show. I suppose the one that's mostly just for show is that one, because all that does is hold our maps. But as far as a map house goes, it's quite nice. This really does look. It comes right over. It touches my house at the top. Oh well. It's fine. It is a very small village. I guess it was bound to happen. We're bound to have one or two instances where the buildings reach each other, but that's okay. I can live with that. It looks like Anfield Angel has come up with something for the walls there. We'll go and have a look at that and see what we think. I'm sure it looks just great though. Let's just go over here and drop this roof in here. It's kind of weird because obviously a lot of these buildings, they sort of end up cutting into the side of the mountain itself. But in this instance, that's quite handy because it's a way of hiding this redstone monstrosity in the background here. So yeah, quite pleased with that. I could do with something along the top here, couldn't I? I'm not quite sure what, so for the time being I'm going to just put these in, because I don't want you to be able to see all of that from inside the main restaurant part. So I guess what we could do is we'll just focus on this bit for the minute. What we'll do is we'll grab our slabs back again, and we'll go across here like this, and in fact, let me think, because we haven't sorted out the lighting yet, have we? I've just realised we don't have any lighting inside the restaurant. Perhaps what we could do is we could use some more of those lanterns. Let's go down here for a second. Just see how this... I love the way this is looking. I really do. I think this has come together really well. But yeah, I think maybe what we need, maybe not against the wall. Maybe if we sort of come out one to say, oops, that's too low. Let's get rid of that one. Let's just jump up to there. No, that's not where I wanted it either. That's where I wanted it, like that. And then put a lantern just here. There we go. That's about right. That's a nice amount of light, actually. If we do the same thing on the other side, although obviously the other side's got that angle going on, but that's okay. We go along to here like this, and we put in a block just there. And then we're going to put our lantern just there. Then we can get rid of these ones here. Those are only... Oops, wrong one. Those are only temporary. Get rid of that, and get rid of... that. Oh, I can't get there. Hold on. Let's get rid of that and that. There we go. And then what we'll do is we'll fill in the ceiling, the rest of the ceiling with the slabs, and I think that will look pretty good. We are pretty much running out of time for this video, so I think we'll do our finishing touches off camera as we often do. But I think this has come together really well, and actually I love what Anfield Angel's done there. She's just got rid of the orange stuff. I think that definitely looks better than it did before with the orange. I think that is just about the right level of compromise between a sort of modern restaurant like Nindo's, for that is what it is called, yeah, but in keeping with the rest of our village. I think this is a really nice addition. I love the way it's turned out. We just need to get these last few details done, but we'll do that off camera. We'll obviously be back in episode 39. Maybe we'll come and treat ourselves to a winner chicken dinner. Anfield Angel, thank you for all your help today. I think it's worked really well, don't you? Do you think it's worked well? Do you like it? Yeah? You're helping yourself to the chicken, so I guess you're enjoying it. But yeah, it's a job well done, I think. That's not bad. We managed to get this thing done in one episode, and it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please leave a like. If you didn't, then I guess you'll go and do that other thing. But in the meantime, I'm going to thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next episode. Bye!